Indianapolis, a city where speed and precision are part of its DNA. Known around the world for roaring engines and fast cars, Indianapolis also beats with a different kind of rhythm. The steady bounce of a basketball in a state that reveres the game like few others. Here, basketball's finest gather at the crossroads of sport and legacy, where excellence isn't just celebrated, it's expected. Greatness isn't measured in moments alone. It's built over time, through repetition, fundamentals, and an unrelenting pursuit of perfection. Names like Bird, Robinson, Cheney, May, and Edie are just a few past Naismith winners who have set the pace in this great state for generations to follow. But players don't make the journey alone. Coaches, the strategists, teachers, and steady hands on the wheel are honored alongside them. Basketball is a sport of constant motion, where each possession carries the game forward. As new names are etched into history, the game continues its momentum, driven by the past, fueled by the present, and always racing toward what Welcome to the 2026 Naismith Awards Brunch, presented by Jersey Mike's. Please welcome the president of the Atlanta Tip-Off Club, Eric Oberman.
Good morning and happy Easter. Thank you so much for being here with us today. We're so honored to recognize the best of the best in college basketball. And with that, we're going to go ahead and get started with our first award today. Please help me welcome to the stage the president of Werner, Brian Kagan.
That was nice. Hey, thanks, Eric. At Werner, as we design and manufacture our products, we believe that what you stand on should match what you stand for. And for those in the world of basketball, when you climb a Werner ladder, that stands for being a champion. In our 18th year as the official ladder of the NCAA basketball championships for both the men and the women, and our 10th year sponsoring the Werner Ladder Naismith Men's and Women's College Coach of the Year Awards, my colleagues, partners, and I are honored to be here today as we recognize this outstanding achievement. A striking connection in our company's mission and the mission shared by our Coach of the Year nominees is the role we collectively play as protectors of lives and livelihoods. For Werner, it's protecting the professional tradespeople who use our products all day, every day, who trust our ladders, our fall protection gear, our job site storage equipment, and our work vehicle solutions to keep them and their equipment safe. For our coaches, it's about fully preparing each member of their teams for maximum success. And in the process, holding themselves and their teams to a higher standard. Now, let's turn our attention to the video screens.
Fred Hoiberg, Nebraska. Tommy Lloyd, Arizona. Dusty May, Michigan. John Shire, Duke.
On behalf of our organization and our partners at Werner Ladder, I'm proud to announce the 2026 Werner Ladder Naismith Coach of the Year is Tommy Lloyd from Arizona.
All right, you guys want to see what a coach looks like the morning after? This is it. Obviously an incredible honor. Just so thankful for my team and for the opportunity and for my family. This coaching deal is tough, and you got to have some toughness and some grit to hang with it. And I always tell our people, like, because my media is on my ass, and you got to be tough enough to take the loss and get back up and learn from it and get your group going in the right direction. And I can't wait to do that. The only disappointing thing is you got to wait another year to do it. I mean, obviously, I wish we had another shot at Michigan. I think that's the type of team you have to play twice to get a good feel for. I mean, Dusty's done an unbelievable job, and you guys are gonna think it's crazy, but when they send this award, they're shipping it home. It's kind of crazy. I got Dusty's home address on it because he's deserving to be the coach of the year. I mean, he did an incredible job, and that's as good of a well-coached team as I've ever played against yesterday. And that's a tribute to him, and he's got a great chance to bring it home tomorrow. But again, thank you guys. It's an incredible honor. I mean, it's humbling. But you know what I got to do right now? I got to cut this short because when you lose in the tournament, it's amazing how your plane shrinks. All the luggage doesn't get home, and I got to get my ass to the airport right now. So thank you guys.
Thank you, Coach, and congrats again. Okay, the buffet is open. Please help yourself, and then we'll be back in about 35 minutes to continue with the rest of the program. Appreciate it.
Oberman.
Good morning again, and thanks for letting us call that audible. It was great to have Coach Lloyd here, and we're so appreciative that he was able to make it and accept his award. Congrats again to the two teams vying for the game tomorrow night, the championship game. And what a great job the city of Indianapolis has done putting on this Final Four. The local organizing committee has been a huge resource to us and helped us find venues like this today. Special thanks to Katie Liston and her team here at the Indiana Roof Ballroom for putting on a first-class event. You may have noticed interns here helping us out at the front at registration. I want to thank the students from James Madison University and Michigan State and The Ohio State University for helping us with the event today. Special thanks to our partners, Jersey Mike's, for being the presenting sponsor of this event today. They've been with us since 2019, both on our high school player and coach of the year and then on our college player of the year, so we thank them. As Brian mentioned earlier, this is our 10th year together with Warner Ladder as the title sponsor of our coach of the year. We're so appreciative of them and their support. And Molecule, which joined our family last year, the second year together as the presenting sponsor of our Defensive Player of the Year award. I also want to thank Oxia Time. They are our official timepiece. They produced heirloom quality timepieces for all of our finalists. We were able to present these beautiful watches on Friday night, and we hope that you'll wear them proudly as a reminder of an amazing 2025-26 season. Herff Jones has been creating the Jersey Mike's Naismith trophy for decades, and you'll see that later today. It was out front earlier. Brittany Girth and her team are here from corporate at Herff Jones. I just want to thank you, Brittany, and thank you for your great support over the years. And also on your chairs, you found Naismith hats from our partners at Branded Bills. We thank them for all that they have done at both the women's event earlier in the week, today, and then also at our annual golf tournament. Thank you to all of our partners. We have various media outlets with us here today. Our friends in the back at SiriusXM, this is the 10th straight year that they've been simulcasting this event on Sirius Channel 84. Livia, Matt, Dallin, we appreciate you guys so much. CBS Sports is here capturing footage of our presentations, and that will air either later today or in pregame show tomorrow night. NCAA.com is here capturing content as well. And many of our national voters are here today on both the high school and college awards. I just want to thank you. They're really the engine that drives that process. So thank you for being here, and thanks for all you do all season long. We are streaming the event at our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Naismith Awards. And we would invite you to visit all of our social channels on X, Instagram, and Facebook at Naismith Trophy. Okay, that's the preamble. Now to the fun stuff. Fran Fraschilla is back. We've twisted his arm for 9 straight years as well. And Fran is back as our MC today. Fran, we thank you for all that you do for our organization. You've been a wonderful friend and a great supporter. So please help me welcome to the stage today's MC, Fran Fraschilla.
Thanks so much, Eric. I think this is my 9th year. Thank you. And what a thrill it is for me to be here every single year. Those that know me know that I'm a basketball junkie. Literally, since I was 14 years old, growing up in Brooklyn, New York, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a coach, and then coaching took me into this world of media, and I couldn't have asked for a better life. My wife, Meg, is here with my son, Matt. Matt coaches at Harvard. Dukies, Matt works for Tommy Amaker, played for Tommy Amaker, and Tommy's been a great role model. First of all, happy Easter and happy Passover to all of you. Also want to say just quickly, thank you. We have some incredible young people in the room today, but you might have heard the news overnight that we rescued the second pilot. And I get goosebumps. I see Tubby here. And a number of us have made trips to the Middle East through the years, and the best young people in our country are the young men and women in our military. It's just unbelievable. So we say a prayer for them. Tommy Lloyd, so classy. Last year, Coach Shire and Cooper Flagg were here right after an incredibly heartbreaking loss to Houston, and Coach Shire, on behalf of Duke University and Cooper, were here representing his incredible award. And by the way, speaking of all the, we'll get to the Naismith Award winners in the room. How about the year Cooper Flagg is having, huh? Some unbelievable. Like some people, I mean, we all knew he was good, but we didn't know he was that good. But he's certainly on the way, a Naismith Award winner. But Tommy showed incredible grace, I thought, and is the way he is. I get to spend a lot of time with him, and during the season covering the Arizona Wildcats. The season goes so fast. It seems like just yesterday we were up here and giving out the Naismith Awards, and it may not go fast for the coaches like Coach Golden out here because it's such an incredibly tough job. But at the same time, for those of us who love the game, it just flies by. And so we're back here again, and it's such an honor for me to be here. I want to announce, just introduce some people in the audience that you know. And we love having them back because they are past Naismith winners. I see Christian Leitner down here. Christian, would you stand? The 1992 winner. I know I say this every year, but those of us who remember when he played, when he was the bad guy, if you ever talk to him at the Final Four and you watch him interact, especially with young people, there's no better gentleman. It's just so fun to watch him because he's still an icon. The great Marcus Camby is here, the 96 award winner. Final Four, Marcus I saw somewhere. In 2003, it was TJ Ford taking the Texas Longhorns to the Final Four, and he's here today. There's TJ. I didn't see big Greg Oden, but Greg, if you're here, please stand. But Greg Oden, the Buckeye who played high school ball right here. I don't know if Greg's here, but we honor him. Randy Livingston, is Randy here? I saw Randy at the Final. There he is. Yep. New Orleans, Louisiana's own. Bobby Cremens, Werner Ladder Naismith Coach of the Year. And in 2024, he was nominated as the Naismith Outstanding Contributor to men's basketball. He's in the back. Evan Turner, Ohio State Buckeye. I'm not sure if Evan is here. I don't know if he's here, but we honor Evan as well. Tyler Hansborough, is Tyler here? Tyler is probably helping with the coaching search right now at North Carolina. Couldn't be here. But Phil Martelli, Coach Martelli. Okay, that's okay. Jamie Dixon, I'm not sure if we saw Jamie, but I'll say this. Christian, TJ, Marcus, they remind me of a guy and these are guys who are incredible players who come back every year, and not only because they were past award winners, but because they want to honor the current players who have had such a great season. By the way, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention someone that we miss dearly, who was here every single year that I've been doing this, the great Bill Walton, who was such a great fan and friend of the Naismith Trophy. All right, let's get started with our first award. The Naismith Defensive Player of the Year Award was established in 2018 to honor the men's player who shows the tenacity on the defensive end of the court. Special thanks to Molecule, which is in the second year as presenting sponsor of this award. And I can just tell you that one of these guys who wins the award this year, when I think of all the opponents they've shut down this year, those guys need a Molecule mattress to rest because these guys tortured those offensive players. The award is voted on by the Naismith Award Board of Selectors, comprised of National Basketball media members and broadcasters who cover the sport. In January, we unveiled a watch list of 25 candidates followed in February by 15-person mid-season team, then 10 national semifinalists, and down to these 4 final finalists. I'd like to invite to the stage Kevin Blossom, Senior Vice President and General Manager of Retail for Molecule. Kevin, come on up.
Thank you. That is great music. How about that? You know, we're really excited to be back for our second year now presenting the Molecule Naismith Defensive Player of the Year Award. We've really enjoyed working with the organization. The way they recognize excellence on the court as well as off the court in the community is something that we truly admire. You know, at Molecule, we make mattresses and sleep products focused on rest and recovery for peak performance. So we really do know a little bit about performing at an elite level. This year's finalists represent elite effort, discipline, and impact, and we've been incredibly impressed by their performances. So thank you all again for the partnership and support, and let's take a look at this year's finalists.
Florida, Kansas. Chinyelu, Florida. Zubi Ejiofor, St. John's. Joseph Tugler, Houston.
Thank you, Kevin. We appreciate the great support from Molecule. On behalf of our partners and our organization, I'm proud. Wow. Okay, that's our third audible of the morning. I'll try that again. On behalf of our partners and our organization, I'm proud to announce the 2026 Naismith Defensive Player of the Year presented by Molecule is Ruben Chinyelu from Florida.
I just want to say, glory to God Almighty, for just, keeping me healthy throughout the course, and big shout out to the staff, Gordon, Hartman, TG, and most especially, the training staff, getting us ready, getting me ready, always being there, and ready to, come to us whenever, come to our aid whenever we need it, and to my teammate, this won't be able to happen without them. Just being to, I think this award is for us. Just showing that the chemistry that we showed, playing together, coming out and believing in oneself, and just want to go out there and do something great. So I'm just proud to call them my teammates, and we always love them. Thank you all. See you all.
Ruben, thank you for not moving my mic. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. The coolest thing about being a part of this every year is, during the season, I'm pretty much in the Big 12 in January and February, but obviously I watch all of college basketball and I follow, what Duke's doing, what Florida's doing, different teams around the country. But when we come here at the Final Four, one of the coolest things for me is just to spend a little bit of time with some of these guys and realize how, really how special they are and how much impact they have on the game. And just spending 10 minutes with Ruben before the ceremonies today, you could tell what an incredible young guy he is, as all of our finalists are. So congratulations to him and all the Defensive Player of the Year finalists. Jersey Mike's is the title sponsor of the entire Naismith High School Awards family, honoring the top prep players and coaches nationwide. Part of that awards family is the Jersey Mike's Naismith Courage Award, which honors a high school player who has displayed unusual courage in the face of adversity. After a call for nominations, the selection committee cut the list to 10 finalists, and the winners this season were Colin Hughes of Vance Charter School in Henderson, North Carolina, and Micaiah Ramo from Sandusky, Ohio. We congratulate and salute them for being inspirational to others. Let's give them a hand. The Jersey Mike's Naismith High School Coach of the Year honor was first presented in 2008. The boys honoree this year is Glenn Farello out of St. Paul VI Catholic High School in Chantilly, Virginia, a great program in the WCAC, maybe the best high school basketball league in the country. And the Jersey Mike's Boys High School Player of the Year is Jordan Smith Jr., who played for Glenn at St. Paul VI, and he'll be suiting up for John Calipari next season at Arkansas. We congratulate all of the Jersey Mike's Naismith High School Award winners. Let's give them a hand. We have given out the Naismith Coach of the Year Award, and once again, we honor Coach for coming. We'll shift back now. All of these awards are done in conjunction with the National Board of Selectors, which we mentioned. Once we collect all of the balloting, there's a mid-season team, there's a late-season team with the finalists. At that point, the Master Voting Academy gets engaged for the semifinal and final rounds of voting, which ultimately determines our winners. The Atlanta Tip-Off Club and the Naismith Awards are proud to partner with the forensic accounting team of Discovery Solutions Incorporated, that is a consultative experts firm which tabulates and verifies the final two rounds. Teddy Brown, who manages the process, sorry to say, Coach Golden, he's a Miami Hurricane, but that's okay. He manages this process. He's here with us today. Teddy, please stand so we can thank you. In addition to the Naismith Awards Master Voting, the fans also have a say in who wins these awards as part of the Naismith Awards fan vote presented by Jersey Mike's, and we appreciate all of their participation. Earlier this week, in Phoenix, the Atlanta Tip-Off Club honored the top women's players and coaches from this past season. Let's look at their time in the Valley. I'm not sure if there they are. Hannah Hidalgo, a tremendous player. Shay Rolfe, who played for Gino Auriemmer at UConn. She's done a fabulous job at Vanderbilt. And Sarah Strong, who is just a tremendous player. Just another outstanding season. Remember, this afternoon, Dawn Staley, South Carolina team, Corey Close, UCLA. They will battle for the national championship game. Two incredible teams with great players, great coaches. We honor all of them. Good luck to the coaches today. And how about a hand for our award winners? We have the, just going through that, we've given out the Coach of the Year award. You know about that? It's interesting, the Coach of the Year, just to add to that, the first Coach of the Year award was given out in 1987 to Bob Knight. That was Bob Knight's third national championship. Some of us are old enough to remember that. It's been 50 years since there has been an undefeated team in college basketball, which is just amazing. And so it's just hard to believe. The first winner, one of the first winners of the Naismith Award was Scott May, who played on that team. It's just incredible what's transpired in that time. So we've given that out award. It's just, it's truly, really cool that, that they get that award. Let's move on now. In addition to the Coach of the Year award, we'll start to give out the other awards. But as importantly, every year, in addition to celebrating these award winners, the Atlanta Tip-Off Club at the Final Four institutes a community engagement element, sometimes something that will greatly benefit, in this case, the Indianapolis community. In 2020, the Naismith Awards, the Atlanta Tip-Off Club, created the idea of renovating a YMCA gym in the Final Four host city as a way to leave a tremendous legacy behind and pay homage to Dr. Naismith, who in 1891, as many of you know, invented a game. I always thank Dr. Naismith, because if it wasn't for him, I would have had to get a real job, and many of us in here would have had to do that. So as a way to honor Dr. Naismith, the Atlanta Tip-Off Club has done this incredible job of these successful projects of rebuilding and renovating some of these gymnasiums in places like Atlanta, New Orleans, Houston, Cleveland, Tampa, San Antonio over the last 5 years. And it's just incredible. This week in Phoenix, we did the same thing with the women's Final Four group as we renovated a YMCA in Phoenix. In keeping with that tradition, yesterday was another monumental dedication event at the Avondale Meadows YMCA right here in Indianapolis. The project included, you ready for this? 2 new scoreboards, automated basketball goal lifts, fresh paint, and a divider curtain. The work focused on equipment upgrades and facility improvements that elevate the day-to-day experience of the youth programs and the community. And again, new nets, new rims, painting the gym walls, floor screening, recoating, restripping, installation of wall graphics, a hydration station. This was made possible due to financial contributions from corporate partners, once again, the Molecule people, and this year, Home Depot, which is a new sponsor to the Atlanta Tip-Off Club and the Naismith Awards. We want to thank them for jumping on board. And of course, the old reliables, Werner Ladder, Jersey Mike's, and Branded Bills. After the dedication, the staff led a youth basketball clinic featuring former Naismith Trophy winners, Randy Livingston, TJ Ford, Greg Oden, Marcus Camby, as well as Naismith finalists, Ruben Chinulu, Darius Acuff Jr., and AJ DeBonsa. Let's take a look.
Honored to have been selected by the Atlanta Tip-Off Club to do a gym renovation here at our Avondale Meadows YMCA gymnasium. What we love about the Avondale Meadows community and our neighbors that live here is they're resilient, they're hopeful, they're determined, And this community is really on a rebound, and the YMCA played a role in that. And our vision in Indianapolis is for a healthier, more equitable, more connected community. And this gym renovation plays a part in that. We believe that every kid deserves to play in a gym where they can dream and grow and maybe become that next NBA player, maybe the next Naismith Award winner.
Over time, things wear out. Basketball rims, courts, wall mats, divider curtains, things like that. This is now our 9th gym renovation in the last 6 years. We're super proud of that.
On behalf of the Avondale Meadows YMCA, I want to express our sincere gratitude to everyone who invested in this space and also in this community. These improvements are not only about renovating a gym, it's about all those things that are going to happen from years to come.
That's so cool. We want to, honestly, every one of these great players and finalists in here today, award winners, every one of those young people started in places like the Avondale Meadows Y. And we want to thank all of the Naismith players who got a chance to give back a little bit. I'm telling you, you won't believe the impact that made this week, because you were there. So we thank you again. It's just a credit to the Atlanta Tip-Off Club that they're able to give back the way they do. At this time, I want to introduce the chairman of the board of the Atlanta Tip-Off Club, Mr. Tim McGee.
Thank you, everybody. Before we get to the Outstanding Contributor Award, I just want to thank the folks from the YMCA, some of whom are here today. So if you wouldn't mind standing up, thank you for letting us be part of your organization. Since 1982, the Atlanta Tip-Off Club has been presenting the Naismith Outstanding Contributor to Basketball Award to an individual whose extraordinary efforts have made truly significant contributions and created long-lasting impact on the game of basketball. This award, which is a Lifetime Achievement Honor, is selected exclusively by the Atlanta Tip-Off Club's Board of Directors. So I'd like at this moment to ask those members of our board who are here today to stand so that we can recognize you and offer thanks for your contribution to the sport of basketball. So board members, please stand up. Thank you. The recipient of this award displays character, integrity, and dignity, and they have contributed to the growth, success, and viability of the sport. On Wednesday in Phoenix, we honored Tara Vanderveer, the 2026 Naismith Outstanding Contributor to Women's Basketball, and so we are happy to congratulate her again. She's still in Phoenix. Not surprisingly, Coach Vanderveer also won our Werner Ladder Naismith Coach of the Year Award 3 times in her storied career. This year, we are proud to honor Coach Tubby Smith. Coach Smith led 7 college basketball programs. He has a lifetime 642 and 370 record. He's one of only 3 coaches in NCAA history to lead 5 different programs to the NCAA Division I tournament. And again, not surprisingly, he was named our Werner Ladder Men's Coach of the Year winner in 2003. So right now, I'd like to show a video of some of Coach Smith's friends who wanted to reach out and share their thoughts on the coach.
Hey, Tubby, I get the privilege of congratulating you on being the recipient of the Naismith Trophy Outstanding Contributor to Men's Basketball Award. I can't think of anyone who deserves it more, because it's a Lifetime Achievement Award on all you've done, not only for the game of basketball, not only for the players you've touched in basketball, but even the coaches you've touched, like myself.
You think of Tubby Smith, you think of class, you think of toughness, you think of impact on kids' lives, and a coach's coach.
His sincerity and his commitment to trying to do things the right way was evident all the time.
There's a lot of coaches in this business now that have a relationship with you and have came across you in passing or in competition that see you as a pivotal role model in their careers.
Coach Smith absolutely prepared me for my head coaching job. If you walk into our practices, they're Coach Smith practices for all the years, but even some of my mannerisms, I kind of took over. I mean, it's a learned behavior, right?
I think he just loves the game of basketball.
And when you can be associated with the man, James Naismith, who's invented basketball, I just feel an obligation and a responsibility. You know, we love it enough to really want to give back, to want to serve others and recognize and celebrate others' accomplishment.
Coaching is a tremendous responsibility, and nobody has done it better than Tubby Smith.
You inspire me and inspire everyone around me with your class and hard work and determination, and we love you for it.
There's no one more deserving than Coach Tubby Smith for the Naismith Outstanding Contributor Award.
It's a fitting tribute to someone who spent their entire life working for the betterment of basketball and young people.
So Tubby, congratulations. It's an incredible honor, and it couldn't go to a better guy.
What?
What fantastic tributes. Did anybody notice Coach had some hops? On behalf of the Atlanta Tip-Off Club Board of Directors, it is truly my honor to present the 2026 Naismith Outstanding Contributor Men's Basketball Award to Coach Tubby Smith.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Naismith Tip-Off Club Committee, for this wonderful recognition. I'm so grateful and so honored. Again, having grown up in a household with 16 other siblings, I learned how to share, give, care, and that's been a staple of mine. A part of my DNA is serving others. And it's meant, and to hear my son Saul say that about me means even more, but I'd hope that my lovely wife Donna, who's here with me, my oldest son Gigi,
and Steve Goodson. I didn't know you guys could speak so eloquently. Thank you for doing that. But again, happy Easter. I hope everyone, and I want to congratulate all the honorees. We've been a part of the Naismith Atlanta tip-off. I think when I was at the University of Georgia, we were able to be a part of that organization and help out. But now, as you get older, and it's all about longevity. It's not so much, it's putting in the time, just like contributing the young men and women as you contribute to a YMCA or to a Hope Lodge. You know, I'm on the American Cancer Society. We were on a gun violence control yesterday. There were a lot of ups and downs. And in coaching, you're going to have those peaks and you're going to have those valleys. But the key to it, I think, is all about moderation. The great John Wooden used to talk about balance in your life. Don't get too high, don't get too low. But again, thank you all for this honor, and thank you and have a great Easter. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I've got two young coaches in my family, and I told them when they started in this business that the people that you get to know in your 20s, they're going to be friends of yours for the rest of your lives in coaching, and you'll go through the highs and lows. And when I see people like Tom Izzo up there, it makes me think of the fact that Tubby not only has had an influence on his peers over the last 30 or 40 years, but I'm a little younger. There are so many people like me, and then the younger coaches that are, some of them are here today, that look up to people like Tubby Smith in our profession, which is a very difficult profession at times. And there's a lot of adversity, not only for coaches, but their families. And when I think of Tubby, I think of Donna and the boys, because that is a coaching family par excellence, really. I mean, it wouldn't, and I would just say, because I know Donna a little bit, Tubby wouldn't be Tubby without the incredible family. More importantly, Tubby has been such a beacon of light to all of us in the coaching profession. Tubby, we thank you so much for everything you've done for us. This is the fun part. This has been another great college basketball season. We have all conference teams. We have all American teams. We have incredible performances from November 3rd till tomorrow night in the Dome in Lucas Oil Stadium. So many great players this year put their mark on this season. Incredible. I can think of so many great games that I watched on TV or saw in person. Right now, what I want you to do is take a look, because we have 4 incredible, talented candidates for the Naismith Player of the Year Award, and we're going to meet them right now. So go ahead and roll it.
Darius A. Cuff Jr., Arkansas. Boozer, Duke. AJ DeBonsa, BYU. Doxel Vandenborg, Michigan.
4 unbelievable finalists. I wish we had 4 trophies. They're all tremendous, and I want to thank them for being here. It truly means a lot to us for all the finalists who make the trip to come in. Great young men. 3 of our 4 finalists for the College Award this year were also finalists for our high school Naismith Trophy last year. So it's great to see their journey and continue to get better, and we certainly wish all of them great success into the future. We couldn't do this without corporate support, and we have an unbelievable partner in Jersey Mike's. I'd like to welcome to the stage Jimmy Gowan from Jersey Mike's to help with the presentation. Jimmy. We also have amazing support from what I call our greatest and sometimes most underutilized asset, which is our past winners. So if you'll help me welcome to the stage to be a part of the presentation, Christian Leitner, TJ Ford, and Marcus Camby. If you'll come up and help us make this presentation. Again, I want to thank Herff Jones. Not only will the winner get to keep this trophy, but they will donate a replica to the school that will serve on forever in the school's trophy case, so we appreciate them for that. So on behalf of the Atlanta Tip-Off Club and our partners at Jersey Mike's, I'm proud to announce the 2026 Jersey Mike's Naismith Trophy to Cam Boozer from Duke University.
First of all, it feels like there's a lot more people when you're standing up here talking. But I just want to say I'm super grateful, super thankful. Obviously, it's an individual award, but I wouldn't be here without my coaches, my teammates, my family, my support staff that I will call my family. It's just an honor to be here. All the hard work they do for me, I wouldn't be able to be here alone. It's definitely hard being here, knowing we should still be playing, but again, I'm super thankful for the opportunity. It's a great event put on by Naismith. Be surrounded by such great people, individuals. It's always great to be in an elite company, so super thankful. Yeah.
All right, first of all, we want to thank Coach Tommy Lloyd because we're going to be early today and get out here a little early so everybody can get out and enjoy their Easter Sunday in between games. We have Division II, Division III, and the NIT championships today over at Gamebridge if you're still looking for some more basketball. I'll be over there tonight with ESPN and cover the NIT. We also want to, again, the 4 finalists are off to an incredible start to their careers. You're going to be hearing from them on June 24th, more than likely. And then we're going to be following those guys the way we followed our past award winners. And it's just an incredible, as Cam will find out, it's an incredible fraternity of great players. And all 4 finalists are deserving to win it. And they're all going to be tremendous in their future endeavors. which quite honestly is going to be in the NBA. We hope for and wish for long careers. We want to thank, there's some people from the Detroit Final Four 2027 that are here today, and we're excited about getting to Detroit. I think the last time was 2009. It'll be a little warmer next year, they've assured us, than 2009, but incredible food in Detroit. Get to Greektown. I can tell you right now, the best bakeries in America might be in Greektown, but we're really appreciative of them being here, and we look forward to honoring our next Naismith Award winner next year at the Final Four. This concludes it. We love the fact that you've all joined us this morning. We hope you have a great rest of your weekend here in Indianapolis. And one more time, how about a great round of applause for all of our finalists and winners today. Thank you, everybody. Have a great Easter Sunday.